teachers have to be social workers. They have, in a way, also to know the social circumstances of each of the children. You are a tenderer of that precious plant that Providence has put in our nation. In a country such as ours, with such high levels of inequality, the teaching environment of one educator may be completely different to that of another. In some schools, resources are plentiful. The schoolyard is safe. There are all the basic amenities. The pupil-teacher ratio is appropriate, and learning takes place in good conditions. They have all the facilities. But in others, educators struggle to obtain even the most basic resources for teaching. Schools lack safe toilets and running water, and crime and violence from outside the school inevitably finds its way inside the schoolyard. We have made much progress as a country in narrowing the gaps between our schools, but because the task is so huge, with almost 25,000 schools and with a budget, and as Minister Kwahube actually articulates it well, with our fiscal challenges being so constrained, we have to make sure that we go much further and do much more with the less that we have. We are working to strengthen the foundations of early learning now. And I often say that one of the big errors we made as a nation is to delay the inauguration of early childhood development. We are late by a number of decades. What we are doing now and what we seek to do now to focus on early child development, we should have done decades ago. But as they say in the classics, better late than never. And so we are now doing it. This is to ensure successful education outcomes in the future by starting off early. The education curriculum is being revised, and clearly with your active participation and your active involvement, it is being updated and reformed to meet the needs of a rapidly changing world. With a high rate of youth unemployment in our country, educators need to ensure that our schools are producing the skills that our economy needs. Our schools must be focused on the future. And as we look at every learner, we must ask ourselves, are we equipping these children for the future?